babies first time out. I'm not going to force them out, I'm just going to allow them just to chill and get the bearings, hopefully pick around the garden a little bit. The heat's not been great, the older young birds have just been completely ignoring us. So yeah, they didn't get fed yesterday. These have had the half feed before letting them out for the first time. So we'll see how we get on. Hopefully they'll just come out and go up. It didn't go too bad letting them first young birds out yesterday. I've still got one missing, but a couple of them had a good look round, they flew round. Hopefully that one will work the way back. Now I did have an issue with, well I have been having an issue with my young birds because, as I think I mentioned in the last video, I went away for work and I come back and they were fat, they didn't want to know, they wasn't listening. Now here's me thinking, there's something not right with these, like they were bang on before I went, they were doing an hour and a half, and then they were trapping brilliant, come back and they just didn't want to know. To the point I cut the food down, and the day before, I missed a day's feed and then let them out. Now, they didn't want to know, they didn't trap in the morning. But come the second time that I let them out, because they come in eventually, I let them out in the evening, they flew round, they did an hour, and they trapped straight away. So here's me thinking, it must be down to the time of day of feeding, because I'm only feeding once a day rather than split between morning and night. So obviously they're in a routine of getting fed like 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night, and in the morning they're not hungry, so they're just doing what they want. So now I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to start feeding them like a quarter of an ounce in the morning and then 3/4 of an ounce of an evening after exercise. So I'm going to take them for the first training toss today, because today is the 29th of June and our first race is the 25th of July. Now the birds look healthy and everything, so they've got no reason of why they shouldn't come back. You know, they've been ranging, they've been flying for weeks, so we'll see how they go. I'll give you a little look at the young birds first. They look healthy enough. There is 1 or 2 younger ones in here where I've made the numbers up, so hopefully they come back. Quick count up, there's 42 in that section, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we're getting 42 home. So I'm going to get the baskets out now and start basketing up. I've not used these baskets for a while apart from that one. Let me just take this drink out. Go down there. Yeah, everything seems to be crammed in, so yeah, I'll get these out now. For the first part of that video then, I didn't have my mic switched on, so just let's hope you can hear me, because I'm not filming that again. Got the baskets out. I don't know whether to just get an extra one out. There's 42 birds. No, it should be alright, shouldn't it? It should be alright with 3. I know one thing I do need is my mask, and I don't know where I've put that, because it's dead dusty. It most definitely was wonky because I cut it with the multi-tool when I should have done it with the circular saw. But I don't think they'll get out of that. They're too fat. Definitely need a better way to be basketing these young birds. Something that I've not really thought. Well, I have thought of it, but I've not really been fussed about it until now, and then thinking I've got to catch every single one of them pigeons in an 8-foot section. It's gonna be bad. So yeah, I think maybe the little mesh door that I've got, maybe rejig that a little bit, build a little platform outside so I can put the basket on. I can go in, chase them through, close the basket off, done. Because that means the pigeons aren't going as wild, thinking they're going to get caught all the time. And it's going to save me time, do you know what I mean? The only problem is obviously with that, I could get them into a bigger crate and then sort them into cocks and hens for the Friday night basket and stuff like that, but yeah, I think this week I'll rejig the door a little bit and make something for the baskets to go on. So without further ado, I'm getting this on. Nice spanking brand new one. Probably can't hear me. And I'm going to go and catch some of these up. Well, that's 2 baskets done. I'm out of breath already. So yeah, definitely need some sort of better basketing solution. Maybe I've left it a bit too late, but it's food for thought, at least for now, going forward, or even for next year. It's all about getting that set up right for you and the pigeons, in it. That's them all basketed up. That took 7 minutes as I timed it. Oh, that sun's getting up now. So it's quite overcast today, but the visibility is good. So there's no reason why these can't have a training toss. The temperature's only 21 degrees, so it's not exactly hot either. Fortunately, I've got no one here to wait with the birds, so I'll put the trap on just in case they beat me back and they want to go in. Doubtful, it's probably not going to go in until 8 o'clock tonight, and they're probably not going to come back. So it is what it is, but let's get them up the road. We're only taking them, I think it works out 1.9 mile for the pigeon. So we'll see what's what. Get her in the car. Now I'm either super unfit or not recovered for doing like 250,000 steps last week, but that has absolutely ruined me. I think I need to stop smoking, and I think I need to get in the gym if I'm going to continue pigeon racing. First things first, we need a nice cold drink, so probably go for Fanta. Check this tyre, because just had it fitted. I had a blowout last night, so kick it if it's still working, that's fine. Mash with me just in case the travel's a little bit bad. I do need to invest in a sheet to go over the pigeons. It is a bit warm to be doing that at the minute, so I thought, sod it, I won't. But I'll give you a little look at the birds now in case you never see them again. Well, the field that I normally take them is planted with barley, and it's quite high now, so I've just pulled around about another 400 or 500 yards up the road and then pulled in. I'm just going to go and have a look at this field now, see if it's suitable. It's a bit open, so that's what we need. It actually seems a lot quieter than the other place. Just make sure there's no cattle in here. Well, it seems fine. Are we opening? No, it's tied with barbed wire. I can get the baskets under there. It needs a bloody litter pick, doesn't it? Get the baskets under there, climb over. I'll climb over in Crocs. There we have it. So home would probably be over this way somewhere, I'd imagine. Yeah, probably straight where that house is there, if you can see it, straight over there. What I'm going to do is give them a good 10 minutes to get the bearings. Bear in mind, these have been in a basket once, which is at home, just while we took note of the ring numbers and stuff, and put telephone number rings on. What I did notice then is they're trying to pick the grass, so I'll be moving that basket on the other side. It's been 10 minutes now. These are a little bit more chilled. Don't know what they're going to do. I don't know whether they're going to walk out of the baskets, whether they're just going to try and land in a tree, land on the nearest house, no idea. Young birds can be just completely and utterly hen-heads. One guy did send me a video a while back where his pigeons just pretty much came out the basket and started trying to eat a bag of corn that was in the van. So yeah, pigeons can just be nightmares, let's say. But yeah, hopefully these will just come out the basket and they'll go up. Fingers crossed, and hopefully they come back home. Granted, I'm hoping I beat them home in one way so that I can try and get them in to educate them, and they've had a good look round. But on the other hand, it'd be nice if they beat me back all at once, so as long as they don't clash. I can imagine every man and their dog's going to be out training soon, if not today. But looking at the skies for the past 10 minutes, I've not seen any pigeons going over here, so yeah, let's get on with it. Well, I didn't expect that. Go on, one more. They all joined up now, I think so. They came out alright, didn't they? It's how long it takes them to clear, that's what we want. Oh, there's two of mine on their own up there. The two last ones out, the mealies. They've gone up high, but these seem to be staying low. One's broke off on its own. Not good. They don't want to clear, did he? So a batch there, two there, one on its own, two above, one on its own again. Hopefully they'll join back up. And to lift now. And they've all gone back together. Not sure if the camera's picking them up. One's come out again. Young'uns is proper squeaky bum time, innit? It's like just as bad as the first time that you let the young'uns out. I could lose every single one of these today, and that's just pigeon racing for you. Hopefully I don't, but they're still not cleared yet, and it's been 3 minutes or so. I think they're cleared. I think they have actually, by the time I put them in. So it won't be far, they might come back over yet. But I'm going to put these baskets in the car and then hopefully get home and wait for them if they turn up. And by luck of that, they have completely now. So See if we can spot them on the way home. I beat them back only just, and I've just had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 turn up. If there's any more in the shed, but I don't know. Come on. So that's not good that they're split up. There's nothing in the shed. Come on. Come on in. And that was even nipping to the shop and getting a butty. So there's another one just turned up on its own. So I'll tell you what, there might be some losses today, but the ones that are going to turn up on their own are going to use their head, that's for sure. Tell you what, I must have the worst luck ever. Nothing goes straight forward to me. I did say to you I'm going to show the good, the bad and the ugly, but everything just seems to go wrong. Like, there's 10 back out of the 42. So something's either got into them, or like they've clashed for another batch, because obviously 9 came together just as a walk through the door pretty much, and then 1 on its own. And that mealy pied was one of the later ones out the basket that was flying on its own. And that pied there is one of the younger ones. Yeah, so that pied there is one of the younger ones, so's the blue at the back, and so's this blue pied. Oh, it's a waiting game to see when the rest are going to turn up, what direction they're going to come from, to see if they've clashed with a batch and gone over, or whether they've just gone the wrong way. Who knows? Right, this is a good job I've got this backup team in it. They're waiting to go out, these. The best case scenario, the 32 that are missing just turn up in one batch, and it's like these ones are just headed straight home. Worst case scenario, we start getting them, well, middle case scenario, we start getting them in ones, drips and drabs, and the worst case scenario, we don't get them at all. But time will tell. I mean, they got let go 30 minutes ago now, and it works out 2.3 mile to a pigeon. I've just mapped it out. So yeah, maybe the toss was too short, maybe they've hit something. Let me know in the comments what you think. Time now is about 12:30, and we've just had 2 more come back, which is not a good sign, the fact that they're going to come in drips and drabs. So let's see how spooked these are and see if they want to trap. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's one gone in. Come on. He's a pain in the ass for trapping, to be fair. Well, that's 12 back out of 42. Where are they? Are they sat on a roof somewhere? Or they've gone up to Scotland or something? Well, it's just after 2 o'clock now. There's a ginger cat. What's that? Another 5. So that'll be 17 altogether. So let's get these in now. Come on. Come on. They don't want to come down, probably because of that cat. One just turned up now on its own. Come on. Only a few minutes after them. So I wonder if they start working their way in. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Spooked that one. It's another one of the later ones, this. With the dot on its head. Unfortunately lost its nestmate to that ginger bloody cat that was here then. Still 24. No, I'm lying. 23 missing because one's just turned up as I've just put the camera on. So let me get that one on. But they're all coming back in singles, so see what's what. They had a fly. You can tell just by the way they're coming down, going straight to the drinker. The wings are drooped. She went straight for the drinker. That's 19 back so far. And I think it's nearly 3 o'clock now, so what I'm going to have to do is put some plastic rings on the B team so that I can let these out, because these are dying to go out, but I can let them out and I don't confuse them with these, and these don't end up in the other section. Eventually when I get this team going, they'll probably end up in that section anyway. Where can I put you? These don't fit there, I don't think. This will probably end up in that section anyway, just so I'll leave them better in one section, but I'll put a little clip ring on each, and then that way I can identify them quick. Not so much the colours, it's more because the colours I know what's what, but it's more the checks and the blues. Every one of these got the red ring on, but I did drop some under the floor grills, but I'm not lazy, they can stay there because I've got that many of them. But yeah, give them about 10 minutes to settle down now and I'll get them out. It's been 10 minutes, so I'm just going to open the door and let these out. In fact, I need to close this trap first because we don't want them purposely mixing with the only 19 that have come back. I do like these traps, you know, they're easy to wipe down as well. Hopefully they come out and just chill out for a bit on the grass pecking around instead of that one straight out, but that's how the other shot anyway. Four weeks to get these ones going. If them others don't turn up, these become Team A. That whiting was in with Team A. It's half fantail, half racing pigeon, but it was dragging the team down from flying. So I've moved it into this section to keep these ones down, well, try and keep these ones down a bit, just while they learn. And obviously he was only intended as a trapper anyway, so he'll be doing his job here. What I'll do actually is I'll educate these a little bit more by locking them out like I did with the other ones, and then when I open the shed it's time for them to go in because they've had a flutter yesterday and they're not that wild, these, apart from that whiting. saying that, and half of them have took off now. There's quite a few flying around. Still 2 flying, I think. 2 or 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18. Must be 4 still flying. He's been out a while now, so. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on then, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on then. If I get out of this, he might come in. Problem with small sections. Come on. Come on. Come on then. Come on. Come on. Always one. Come on. Come on then. Come on. Got 2 minutes and you're going through the trap. Come on. I'm not having them ones getting back out so you can wait. Last thing that I need is to lose them 4 that I've gone off flying as well. So that really will be a disaster of a day. Time now is 5 o'clock and I've just got another 2 come back. Another 3, I'm lying, there's 1 on the floor. So I think that's 26. I'll have a count now, let me get these in. I'm not even going to bother with the trap, I'm just going to get them straight through the door. These are all starving, so come on. Come on. I'll give them a minute to compose themselves and then I'll have a little count. I think it is 26 back out of 42. But I know that 2 of them ones there were the very younger ones that I put over. That squirrel, the baby one, is the one that's been eating my bins. Coming over. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 25 is that? I'm wrong. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. It's 25, not 26. Seconds, another 2 have just turned up. So they are working their way back in now. So that'll be 25, 26, 27. Scrap that, because this young bird doesn't look like it's mine, unless it's been in somewhere and someone put a ring on it. But funny enough, it's got a red ring like the others. It's very strange because it's got the identical red ring on that I've just put on them, the wide number rings. And it looks like one of mine. And it can't be out of that section because everything's in that section. I've only just put them rings on. Let's try and get it in and see what it is. Well, it went straight in. And it's got the exact same wide red clip rings as I've just put on these. As you can see. Now 20 past 8 in the evening. And everything's back in the younger babies, the B team. I was one away and it's just come back. And in the ones that have been trained, I've got 32 back out of 42 so far, so there's now only 10 missing, which is a lot better than what it was. Thinking this morning when 9 turned up and then one more, I was thinking this is a disaster. Now it is a disaster, 10 young'uns out. However, a few of the local lads that I've spoke to are actually missing a lot more young birds than me. Today seems to be a bit weird. I don't know if every man and the dog's out training or there's something in the air or whatever, but I don't know when this video is going to go on, whether it's going to go on tonight or tomorrow or Wednesday, but it's Monday the 29th, so if you had a disaster of a training toss or even just letting your birds out, young birds out, and you've sodded off somewhere, let us know in the comments. I reckon it's probably everyone training all at once, because with it being 4 weeks to the first race up here, I think everyone saw you can't train in that heat. They've probably given some yesterday and on the Sunday, or they've probably not given some on the Sunday because people are racing instead of the Saturday. And like everyone's probably been out today, and it's just caused major carnage and clashing. Like I say, if you've had a disaster today, Monday the 29th of June, let us know, because it'd be nice to see if it's happened to multiple people across the UK. Because I know obviously around where I am, I can name 5 people that have had the same sort of disaster today. Still about 2 hours of daylight left, so there's potentially time for more to work the way in. Thought that was one then, but it wasn't, it was a young bull pigeon. I'm hoping one of my mates got his back, because when I left him half an hour ago, he's only 13 back from 45 and they were only loft flying, so I feel for him. He was 12 back, I was over there, took him some food over, and yeah, he's going to stay there till it's dark, and I'm going to stay here till it's dark as well, although I am at home, so I can just like go inside and keep coming and checking. Chances are there'll be a couple on a loft, fingers crossed. Whatever doesn't make it back tonight, there'll be a couple on a loft in the morning. 10 to lose on the first toss is shocking, isn't it, really? You don't want to be losing that many pigeons at the beginning of the season. Granted, I've got the B team, so what have I got there? 23, 32, so it's 55 young'uns. 55 young'uns still. So, I mean, it's a good enough team, but it only takes one disaster and they're all gone. Even though I waited up till after dark last night, unfortunately, got up early and a cat has had one. There's no sign of a pigeon with missing feathers, but I swear to God, there must be a way legally that you should be able to protect your birds in your own garden from cats. I've told that neighbour several times to put a bell on a cat. She hasn't done it, so she'll be getting a knock again today. This will be the 3rd time her cat's had the pigeons, so, and I know it's her cat because it's the only one that comes in the garden. And I can't do nothing about it because it's so overwatched, the garden, so there's 2 back now anyway, so I'm going to get them in. So that's 34 back out of the 42. I'm hoping a couple more come back today, but I'm quite happy with them returns considering it could have been a lot worse. So yeah, I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to get it uploaded and I will keep you informed in the shorts. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Drop a like, drop a comment on these videos, it's much appreciated. And we'll see how the next toss goes, eh?